Well, I'm here at the CSR Bradford factory, where I'm about to learn the fascinating process of how recycled glass bottles can transform into quality Australian-made insulation products. Jeff, how are you, mate?
Jamie, welcome to Bradford.
Mate, good to be here. I'm very excited to see how all of this works. I'm so excited, I've brought a few bottles myself.
Excellent, we can throw them in the mix.
Perfect, mate. Let's do this. Now this is really nice to see, isn't it?
This is your return and earn glass, and the majority of it comes from the return and earn program. You can see the bottles here.
It's fantastic.
And the
It's
exciting
great.
part is, from here, we melt the glass, which we'll have a look at,
Yep.
and then you can see the rest of the process
Yep.
from there.
Yeah, mate, it's great.
Jamie, this is the truck delivering the crushed colour glass.
Yeah.
And you'll see it come here and it'll drop straight into the hoppers.
Right.
And then it will get taken up towards the furnace area.
Right. That's a lot of insulation.
There's a lot of insulation. It's everywhere. People don't realise it. It's behind the walls, it's in the ceiling, it's just everywhere. But people don't realise how valuable it is to them.
It's the silent asset.
The silent asset, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool,
Absolutely.
cool. Should we get in there?
Yeah, let's go.
So I can feel a bit of heat here, mate. What's going on?
Yeah, well, the glass cullet we just saw delivered downstairs.
Yep.
That comes up into the hoppers behind us, comes over the conveyor belt onto this conveyor belt, which then creates a layer in the furnace. That's the heat you can feel. It's
Yep.
running at about 1200 degrees Celsius. The crushed glass and other components come in here and it's layered on the top of the conveyor belt.
Yep.
And it gradually sinks just through gravity down through the furnace itself. So by the time it gets to the bottom, it's completely molten. And that's where you'll see the next process where we can actually spin the glass.
That looks seriously hot.
Seriously hot. You don't want to be here on a warm day.
No. Okay, so I'm guessing those little things over there are the spindles, is that right?
Yeah, the spinners.
The spinners. So the molten glass goes into those.
Yep. And the centrifugal force forces that molten glass through those holes, which is effectively what fiberizes the glass into insulation.
And that's what makes the fairy floss.
That's what makes the fairy floss that we saw downstairs earlier.
It's awesome. It's an awesome thing. I just can't believe how technical it is.
Absolutely.
What's going on here?
Okay, so here we've got the bulk width of the raw insulation now that it's been through out of the furnace into the kilns, which sets the thickness. So here they are, they're trimming the edge, so now they've got a nice square edge. From this point on, it goes into what we call lanes, so it's cutting the bats into the width that we require.
And I would imagine that because we live in different climates all over Australia, there are different thicknesses required for different areas and different commercial uses or domestic
Absolutely,
uses.
it's going to be very different, say, living in North Queensland in the insulation you require compared to living in Tasmania, for example.
Yeah.
What you're doing is you're creating an envelope around your living area that is protecting you like a blanket. So you're protecting yourself from either hot or cold ambient temperature outside, and effectively you're creating an environment where your air conditioner, if you're using air conditioning, is working less hard, therefore using less energy to create that comfortable space within your home.
And the end goal for all of us is to create a more energy efficient home.
Correct.
Because that's also more cost efficient.
Absolutely, works hand in hand. Okay, so here we are at the packaging end of the line.
Yeah.
So basically the bats at this point are compressed into the bags, into the Bradford bags.
Yep.
And then they're compressed once again into what we call multi-packs.
Pretty streamlined process, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah.
Well, Jeff, I had no idea how much you guys could produce in one day.
It's an amazing process, isn't it? We're a sensitive choice product. We're approved by the Asthma Council.
Yeah, look, I think it's about a healthy environment and a healthy family.
It is, yeah.
Mate, I love it.
That's great.
Keep up the great work.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for being here.
How do I get out of here?
That way.
It's going to be a long walk.
Yeah, we'll be, won't it?